Here are some exercises you can do for your core. First, you're going to start by lying on your back. Lift your legs into a tabletop position. Make sure your low back is on the ground and your core is engaged. We'll do the leg-only version of the dead bug. Start by extending one leg out towards the corner of the ceiling. So you don't want to press out too low because we want to make sure that your low back stays on the ground. As you get stronger in this exercise, you can extend the opposite arm with the opposite leg, and then you can eventually work to bringing your leg lower and lower while keeping your low back flat to the ground. Start by doing one set of 5 and then add on from there. Next, we're going to go into a glute bridge. So you'll plant your feet so that your ankles are right under your knees. Make sure your low back is on the ground before you start the exercise. In between every rep, reset your low back to flatten into the ground. When you press up, you're going to squeeze your glutes as tight as you can and hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Repeat for up to 10 reps. Next is another glute hamstring strengthening exercise, which also engages your core. You're going to pull one knee into your chest and wrap your hands around. In this position, you're going to push your leg into your hands. So countering that movement by push and pull. If you want to add to this exercise, you're going to pull the other knee up, but you're going to do the opposite on each leg. So you're going to pull one knee up while your hand pushes it away and push the other knee while your hand pulls it in. You'll want to do both sides for about a 10-second hold of each. Next, you're going to bring both of your knees up into tabletop. You're going to bring the palms of your hands to the outsides of your knees. Once you're there, you're going to push your knees into your hands. Hold for 10 seconds. Now you have a bird dog or a variation of it. First, start by just being on your hands and knees and extending one leg at a time. Be sure to make sure that your core is engaged, your back is flat, and your hip does not open up. So you can think about pointing your toes straight down to the ground and flexing your foot to push through your heel. So you'll practice this with both hands on the ground first. Once you feel like you've mastered this, you can start to add in the arms. So you would extend the opposite arm and opposite leg at the same time, kind of like the dead bug. Just making sure that you're not overarching in your low back, so don't let it swoop down. Staying nice and tight and breathing through each movement. And lastly, you want to make sure that your hip flexors and quads are not too tight. That can cause a sway in your low back, which can cause low back pain. So you want to add in a hip flexor stretch every so often, as much as you can. So you'll get yourself into this half kneeling position. Make sure your glutes are nice and tight so your hips are tucked under, your ribs are stacked over your hips. Once you're in this position, you can extend your arm overhead. It's the same arm that the leg is back. You'll do this on both sides, hold for about 30 seconds each, and repeat as much as you would like. Start by doing one set of each of these exercises for 5 to 10 reps, some of them with holds, and then gradually add on by adding a set each time. Make sure you rest between, breathing through every exercise, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck with your exercises. Thanks.